Hey guys, what's up? It's Zain. I had to make another video today talking about what to do if you are smoking weed and you're in possession of that marijuana when you get pulled over, detained, questioned, stopped by the police, right? Whether that be whatever authority that has jurisdiction to arrest you, whether that's DART police, bus police, metro police, whatever police it is. Let's say you're riding a public transportation and those guys are real police officers and they can still arrest you, right? Let's say you're at a university. Those guys, the university police can arrest you. The city police, the state troopers, the state police, the federal police. Let's say the federal police never comes down to it. Let's say it never comes down to the federal police arresting you, but it's still a possibility, so I'll throw that out there. Whatever police, right? Whatever figure of authority has the power to arrest you, right? Let's say you were smoking marijuana, you're in possession of it, and you're talking to a police officer because the police officer is questioning you for whatever reason, and you're paranoid. And let's just say you smell like marijuana as well, right? So the first thing you're gonna do is never ever admit you were smoking marijuana, right? Or tell the cop that you're in possession of marijuana, even if you smell like it, even if you have possession of it, even if it's in your pocket, even if the cop can kind of see it. Do not admit it, right? Never admit it, because that just makes the police officer's job easier, right? Never admit it. Do not tell the police officer that you have anything on you, right? Because that makes their job easier. They're gonna arrest you. They're gonna get right into your pocket. Let them, if they're gonna get into your pocket anyways, right? Let them do it. Don't tell them that you consent to anything. Don't let them know that you're consenting to any searches of your pocket, right? Even if you smell like marijuana, right? Even if it's blatantly obvious, don't admit anything. Just be quiet, right? That's the first thing you do. Do not admit anything, right? Now, be polite. Be very polite. Say yes, sir, no, sir, no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like I've always said, you always want to be very polite. You don't want to be disrespectful at all, right? That's the first thing you do. Don't admit to anything. Be polite, right? And if the officers asks you, can we search your person? Can we search your car or anything? Do not let them. Now, they're gonna try to search your car anyways because they have what is called probable cause. If you smell like marijuana, they're gonna go and search your person anyways. But you don't still want to admit anything, because if you admit it, it's usually worse for you, because what they'll do is they'll write in their police report that you admitted to them, right? And then when we go to the prosecution to try to get your case dismissed, try to get your case resolved, try to plea bargain your case, or if we have to take it to trial, whatever, it's usually worse for you to admit it, right? Because a lawyer might be able to challenge if they really had probable cause or not, if it really smelled like marijuana or not, because there's stories going around where cops usually lie and said the car smelled like marijuana, or we had probable cause to search the person, and they find whatever it is. They usually find a whole plethora of things. They find a gun, they find contraband, they find marijuana, and they lie and they say we smell the marijuana. So your lawyer might be able to challenge it, but if you admit to the cop right away, hey, look, yeah, I know my car smells like weed, yeah, I know I smell like weed, I have weed in my car, you're done for. Do not admit it, because they're going to write that down, and it's usually harder for you to get your case dismissed and whatnot, because if you admit it or if you consent to a search, right, they don't really need that probable cause anymore, right? A police officer can come up to you without probable cause and be like, hey, can we search your person? And if you say yeah, that's it. Hey, can we look through your car? Yeah, that's it. They don't need probable cause. Now, if they have probable cause, they won't even ask you. They'll go right into your person. They'll go right into your car. They'll search you right away. So don't admit anything, right? That's the first thing. Don't admit anything. Be polite. Don't consent to anything. 3 things, all right? Don't admit anything. Be polite. Don't consent to anything. Now, if they find anything on you, let them do their job, okay? You're only making their job easier by admitting to stuff. So if they find anything on you, let that be, all right? Let that be. But you don't go there and say, yes, I was smoking marijuana, even if you were smoking marijuana, all right? Even if you had smoked marijuana like 2 minutes ago, all right? You don't want to make their job easier, because it's their job to figure out if you were smoking marijuana or not. It's not your job to tell them. You're protected by constitutional rights. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to turn yourself in, all right? You're protected by constitutional rights, which guarantee that you don't have to testify against yourself, all right? You can use your 5th Amendment. Even if you're not in court, you can use it with the cops, all right? Just be silent. Use your rights to remain silent, even if they're not giving you the Miranda warning, whatnot. They might not give it to you, but you can still be quiet and don't admit to anything. Just be very polite. All right? If they ask you, you've been smoking marijuana, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, I haven't been smoking marijuana. Okay? Why are you gonna say that? Because it's their job to figure out if you've been smoking marijuana or not. Okay? Be very polite. Okay? Be very polite. If you have contraband on you, if they ask you if you have contraband on you, you just don't answer that question and say, sir, I don't feel like answering that question. I'm uncomfortable answering that question. That's it. All right? Let them do their job. All right, guys? That's all I wanted to say. Peace. I am out.